this is episode 40 of Minecraft Down Under. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're actually going to be taking a break from working on the main base here. We've been working on the main base for the last few episodes, getting the elevator in, which is now complete. So if you want to check that out, I recommend go checking out the previous episode. But we did manage to complete the elevator, which is good. It goes from pretty much down at near bedrock all the way up to level 3, so which is fantastic. We're one step closer to actually moving in, but we're going to be taking a break working on the main base today. We're going to be heading over to the gold farm and actually start polishing her up, getting ready for the showcase. I did do about 4 to 5 hours of work on the gold farm last night, and I'll explain what I did. So I pretty much finished off the legs. Remember the big side pillar things I was doing on the side, and I said I was going to run them down to bedrock? I ended up doing that. I ran them down to bedrock, so now it's got some proper legs. Woohoo, finally. Last time we worked on the gold farm, we were working on the automatic sorting system / storage area, and we got most of that complete. So I put the legs in, and at the same time I put the legs in, I went and put the bottom of the storage room in as well, like the floor, so which I'll show you guys in a second. So I did do a bit of work, but yeah, really all the repetitive boring work should be over and done with, so we can actually continue getting it. Whoa, actually I'm not going to do that. They're going to catch me on fire. Burn! Oh, fine, I'm just going to chop these up. I was going to waste my sword. And yes, before somebody points it out, these are all creeper holes from when I come outside my front door, and they're just like, surprise! Boom! It's not nice, blimmin' crikey. Oh, and usually you're doing something else, you're watching a show at the same time when it happens to you as well, so it really is a surprise, and it makes you jump. Alright, so as soon as we get up there, you're going to know straight away the legs are in, like I was just explaining before, and the bottom of the storage room, I put a belly on it, I should say. It really is just made out of cobblestone, nothing special. Hopefully today we can get the rest of that storage room at 100% complete. I'm not sure how much work we're going to get done, but we need to start prettying her up for the showcase. But as you can see, ta-da! The legs are finally in. Wow, she's actually starting to come together. Whew! Is she a sight? I know it's really dark and it's miserable and you can't really see that much, but yeah, I put the legs on. So before, we just had these side bits drop down to about there and stop, and that was on both sides, so they were floating. So I took them all the way down the bottom here on both sides, and then what I did is climbed all the way back up the top and then broke the corners out and then pillared up with cobblestone, so I gave it some more color, because nether brick and cobblestone, they go together real well. Now I was trying to give it that, as I said, a little bit more color than the just plain nether brick giant towers, pretty much. So I think it looks a lot better with that cobblestone there instead of just the plain nether brick. Now, the old way to get up is still on this side. I have been working on the brand new entrance, because that's going to be the official entrance over there. So we still got the old way of just climbing this ladder going all the way up there. But yeah, I know, I removed the trees too, which is fantastic, because they were actually getting in the way. So if we go over here real quick, this will be the new official entrance right here that goes all the way up. Let's start climbing, so I'll show you real quick. But yeah, so we got the legs done and the belly of the actual storage room, well, underneath the chests are done, which is good. A lot of scaffolding for that was used. So let's go ahead and climb here. So as you can see, the belly's done, which is just some sides and cobblestone underneath the chests here. So the plan is to take her out another block. I haven't done it yet. Another block all the way out, so it's just sort of matching this side. And then we're going to go probably up one, and we're going to have stairs going up the side here, going up the side here, and then the sides here will be made of solid glass. And see how we got that gap there? That gap is from the both drop chutes, which one is inactive and one is actually active. So maybe a strip of glowstone down there, and maybe glowstone underneath the chest, because it is dark in here. You guys feel it. It's gloomy as. Actually, let's grab some torches and put some here. Oh, actually, on the sides of the ladders will look a lot better. And we do that all the way up. But we need to make it stop looking so gloomy in here and actually get, you know, a lighter feeling. That's going to be a goal. So I think the first things first is I did one night of AFKing, full night of AFKing when I went to sleep. I was standing up the top AFKing. where you're meant to be standing. So I want to show you guys how much gold it produced overnight when I was asleep. So remember, the first chest here is gold nuggets, second is rotten flesh, and third is miscellaneous. So here it is. So one double chest of nuggets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit, seven and a half double chests of gold nuggets. All that is just literally gold nuggets, and the hoppers too, I forgot about that. So I've got to start converting them into bars, and then the bars into solid blocks, and a pretty much nearly equal amount in rotten flesh as well. We're going to use that at another point in time. So I've been storing. A lot of people would have it filter off somewhere and get destroyed and never touched again, but no, we're going to use that. Miscellaneous, I don't know why I made the miscellaneous so big, because as you can see, there's blimmin' nothing in there. Crikey. So let's go ahead and get started anyway. This is going to take a little bit to get done. This is a little bit of a pain in the backside, but as I said, what we're gonna do is just widen this by 1, because we're going to have stairs on both sides. It's going to start looking pretty once we get the stairs in. And once we put the glowstone in as well, I think is going to make everything a lot more lighter at some point. So I do want to actually at some point do a showcase of this. But since we only have one spawning pad at this time, I think we're just going to go ahead and not bother about a showcase just yet. I think once we start developing all the gold, we can easily install a second to third to fourth spawning pad. But for now, I think it's a good idea if we don't install the second pad yet, because we need the gold for the beacon mainly. That's where the gold's going to be funneled into, and so we can get our iron back. Because all our iron blocks are actually in the beacon right now, 2.5 stacks of iron blocks, and we need that for the storage room for the base. So that's the whole. I know I wasted a lot on this storage room, but you guys know me when it comes to storage. I go a little bit crazy. I think, to be honest, I think this is a small one. I could have took it right down to the bedrock, but I don't have that many resources to waste. It'll be pretty impressive if I can get all this full, actually, but we're going to be compressing that. We will put an overflow. You're probably like, Data, overflow! What happens if it gets full? We'll put an overflow in, I think, at some point. So relax, don't worry, we'll put an overflow in. But for now, it doesn't need an overflow, just for now. Whoa. Alright, put this side in. There we go, lovely. And we're probably going to put a wall here to just cover all this, but we'll fill that up and just put a wall in here so we don't see the actual, because this here is the actual automatic sorting system, which allows you to sort out the nuggets from the rotten flesh and all that good stuff. So why am I filling up the gaps in here? Because we don't want nothing to spawn down there once we have sealed it up. There we go. Alright. So I don't have we've got to go see how much glass we have. So we'll go do that in a second. So we'll just seal all this up. There we go. Lovely. I think we'll seal that up as well. Just make it one complete unit so we don't see anything. Yep. Fantastic. Alright, so what we'll also do is we'll come up by 1 all the way around. This will give it like a nice outline effect once we get the stairs in. Which I have cobblestone. Yep, I have cobblestone, so we can put some stairs in pretty much right away. See, it's starting to come together, but it needs that color. It needs the stairs to actually pop a lot better. And glowstone. Oh, I should have got that. I got some glowstone at the base still. Alright. That's okay. That is okay. I'll run back shortly and grab the glowstone so we can start experimenting in the roof and in the floor. I just wanted to get that done. And also, which we're going to require scaffolding for, so let's grab some cobblestone out, is putting a line of brick along there. Because this is where we're standing is where the glass is going to be sitting, okay? So what we'll do is put in the scaffolding first, so we're able to easily put this line in. Hold shift. Even though I would die from this level. If I had feather falling, I think I could possibly survive. There we go. Alright. So we're a little bit too far away from the farm to be actually working, but I can hear it. Pigman's still splattering, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. So also a line here as well, and we need to do the same thing with the other side, but we'll pillar up for that. There we go. So all where we're standing is going to be glass. And we could probably do some pixel art on the glass later on, like a gold nugget or an ignet, something like that. Some sort of gold, maybe a solid gold block or something. Look, it would look pretty cool in the glass just here. Even though you probably would not see it from the ground, I think maybe what we need to do is like scaffold out into the redness, the darkness there, and just take some screenshots, because this farm should look pretty sexy from the side once it is complete. It's already starting to take shape. It was a mess before. It is, well, it's actually still a mess, but it's coming along. It is coming along. All right, let's get down off of here. So, yeah, I'm trying not to take damage here, so I'm just using different techniques to get off of things. Alright, that's enough. Let's get down there. Ouch. Splat. Okay, see, it's starting to come together. See how it's got like this nice outline there? Let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to go check how much glass we got. And we'll make another crafting table for this section. There we go. What we'll do is craft some stairs up real quick. We need quite a bit of stairs, actually. That's okay. Cobblestone. There we go. So what we'll do is start putting the stairs up the side here. Just, the stairs is really for decoration, like, just so we can come up and look at how much nuggets we got. See, we're up to this chest here. Holy smokes, that's actually a lot of gold right there. Especially for overnight AFKing, I think it's pretty good. And we only got one spawning pad as well, just one. I think we could get this farm working a lot quicker if we get some more spawning pads up there. There we go. Stop. Go on this side. Do the same thing. And I think we'll... Because I know we got glass here from when we were doing the... Remember we were doing the sides here? So I know we got glass, but how much glass do we have at this... in one of the chests up the top? I have no bloomin' idea. We're just going to have to wing it, go up there and have a look. If, you know, we don't have enough glass, well, guess what? I'm going to go spend an hour in the desert. There's really nothing I can do about that. I have to... Yeah, I should have checked before shooting this episode, to be honest, you know, making sure I had all the resources on hand to build what I needed to build, but, oh well, nothing I can do. So what we'll do here is just go with some slabs, like that, and we can go with a slab. Ooh, no, because then we'll have to jump. I think a stair would be better. There, and there. Fantastic. That looks absolutely lovely now. Isn't that popping? It really is popping now. We need to put this window frame in on this side, but first we'll run over to the other side. No, we'll put in the level. I want to put another level up here. Why do I want to put a level right here? It's because we want access to the killing floor, the splat chamber. Now, why we want access? Just in case we have to kill chickens or something in the future, because there are those chicken jockeys that do eventually spawn, and you know the chickens will float down, and eventually, because we're so high up AFKing, yeah, the baby pigman on the chicken will despawn, but the chicken will not. So eventually, we're gonna have to come up here and do some maintenance. So it's good if we have some sort of access up here. So we're gonna create some access. Alright, so what we need to do is just put in a floor like that and half slab it. You cannot have a nice floor, unfortunately, because of the pigman will just spawn, and we're almost out of half slabs here. That is okay. There we go. Nothing can spawn in this room now. Get some torches and put it in here as well. I'm going to put torches all the way up the ladder to make all this really glow. But there we go. We got access to get through. And we'll probably do the same thing over this side. Like, get rid of this. And break all this. Yeah, we still got a chest here full of stuff. That is okay. What we'll do is pick it up like that. Throw it in here, which will automatically get sorted to the right spot. Yep, that's getting sucked up and sorted. Let's go ahead and break this chest now. There we go. Go through more in here. More rotten flesh. I'm going to have so much rotten flesh, it's going to be coming out the yazoo. Alright. So we can seal this up. Now we don't need to look inside there. Yep. All right. So now we're going to put a floor. We have to take this floor out first. What was here? That is fine. Oh, there's a hole there. Fix that up. We're just going to make it the same height all the way through. Eventually, we've got to take down this ladder here. Now, you're probably wondering what's the deal with there's so much space in these pillars. Really, these pillars are meant for decoration, all right? They're not meant for anything. Now, maybe in the future, you could turn one of the sides into a monster storage, like overflow storage system. That's totally true. But for now, this is just for decoration to make the farm not look so bad, because sadly this farm is not the best looking farm ever, but what we're trying to do right now is, bring it up to scratch really. So we need access, as I said, we need access to that floor, and we also need access to the sorter, because if we're going to come down here later on and play around and put an overflow system in or any like that, of course we're going to need to have access to here. So, just making the floor exactly the same level as the other side so it all fits in nicely. There we go. And then we can start putting in the half slab so nothing can spawn in this room. There we go. Lovely. I'll put some torch in here as well. Put just a couple in here just to not make it so gloomy. So gloomy. Alright, there we go. Lovely. So now we got this hallway access and splat. Ooh, I just seen a problem. Did you guys spot that? If a pigman goes splat here, the gold can spread out and come over here. So we might actually have to put a couple of hoppers underneath that and that side there. Oh well, we're going to have to do that. We'll have to do that. But let's go off see how much glass we got so I know if I have to go farm any more of the more sand and get that all smelted down. But we should have a bunch up here. See, this hasn't changed. We haven't even got half slabs up here yet. Pigmen are all in here. None of this up here has changed. We haven't got a roof on it yet. We still got the pads. I did put a railing on the other side there. We haven't really. Yeah. All right. Let's get down. And sorry about the noise. I know those minecarts. Oh, we don't even have that much. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that in the chest, and I'm gonna have to go farm some sand, but we can dump off. Actually, let's just dump off everything, but so we can bring over the sand. We dump off everything but some nether brick, because we're going to go put that window in. So let's just dump everything so we can go put that window in. We don't need all. Oh no, we need 64 cobble for scaffolding. Be quiet, piggies. There we go. I think that will do. Alright, let's go ahead and go down there and put the frame in, and then I'm going to go farm some sand so we can get the rest of the glass in. We only need about a double chest, to be honest. Whoop, get off here. That's where we need to get off and go over the other side. This farm feels like it's getting close to completion, which is quite cool. Alright, we can... Oh yeah, that looks sexy. They're spawning on the sides at the moment. That's when we're going to glass it. Alright, off we get. Yeah, look how dark it is. We're going to have to do something about that. Alright, let's put the edging on. And then we're going to go farm some... some sand. Woohoo! Move, piggy. Move. Alright. There we go. Alrighty then, guys. I am back, and I've almost finished all the glass off. I think we're going to attempt to put some glowstone in the roof next. So this is actually not taking as much glass as I thought. When farmed, an inventory full of sand, smelted that bad boy down, and didn't even use most of it up. I've got what's on me now, plus what's in the miscellaneous chest, because I started using the miscellaneous chest as a storage. I know, I shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I just dumped all my stuff off there to do trips, because I needed some cobblestone and some glass. Actually, how the bloomin' hell am I going to get down from here? I'm not going to be making that, no. Alright. Alright, she is done. Fantastic. We've got the glass on now. Let's try get down as safe as possible. Waste some resources getting down. I don't have a silk touch pick on me, so just have to break the glass. There we go. We shouldn't die from that drop. Fantastic. So there you go. That is what she looks like with some glass on. She's starting to become a room now. Finally. All right. So throw this back in the miscellaneous chest. We're going to grab some glowstone out and get some nether brick out. And we'll grab some cobblestone out for scaffolding if needed. So we're going to go try put that glowstone across the top here to give it more light. Get rid of some of that gloominess in this bloomin' room. Holy smokes, I can hear them dying. Alright, so this level here, we're going to bring it up. One, seal this up like that. Okay, so this is going to be sealed up. So we're going to put the glowstone here. Every two, we put a strip of glowstone like that. I think that should make everything glow. Well, just the roof glow quite nicely. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just get this in. We'll have to put half slabs over the top because you're going to have spawns back here, and you don't want spawns to be back here. You want them to be on the pad itself, obviously, not in all the nooks and crannies of the farm. So I've been thinking. I'm trying to think, how could I turn this into an XP farm as well? Whoopsie daisy. How can I turn it into an XP farm as well? It could be actual possible because the drop tunnels are on this side, right? We've got oodles of room in this room when we're standing. This is not meant to be a room, but it's a room. We've got oodles of room in here. We could probably put some double piston extenders to make a killing pad further up when you switch it on, and then it becomes like the XP grinder or something. I don't know. Whoopsie daisy. So I've been thinking about it. It's a possibility, but I'm not sure. Oh, I did it again. Wasting glowstone. At least I get the dust back. Let's just seal all this off. And go 1, 2. That one there. And that should look quite nice. Let's keep going. When are we going to hit the edge right there? Okay. Alright, so we'll put 2 glowstone here as well. And then seal this back up. So we weren't even here. Don't have any half slabs, but remind me, we really need to come back up here and put the... let's just break out here. We really need to come back and put those slabs there. Actually, we're going to leave that open for now. We're going to go down and see what that looks like and see if it's any good. So, down we go. That should start brightening stuff up. Oh, yeah. See, that there's just made it so much brighter. And I've got an idea to make it even brighter. So, let's jump off here. So, the idea is... in the middle, right here, break all the cobblestone that's behind there, the belly. As you can see, there's plenty of room there. It's not going to show the glowstone from bottom. But break... actually, we could go every 2. What am I doing? We're not going to waste that much glowstone. So, every 2, we're going to put a piece of glowstone in there. I'm just breaking every one of them at the moment because I started off like that and I'm a Fruit Loop. So, just give me a sec. Once we got up here, we'll do every 2, starting from the bottom up, I think. And that should make all these chests glow. So we'll get some more of this out. There we go. Look at it. She's like really cleaning up now. Finally. Finally cleaning much, much more cleaner. Alright, so we'll start at the bottom. Put a piece of glowstone in there. So every second one. So cobblestone, glowstone. Cobblestone, glowstone. You get the picture, you get the picture. But this should make it literally glow. There'll be no more dark, gloomy room. It should be nice and bright all the way up the top, which is going to be fantastic. All right, how much longer? Not much there. Almost there. Whoop, yep. And last one. Oh yeah, look at that. No more dark spots on this ground floor here. This looks nice. Oh yeah, much nicer. That there looks sexy. Ooh, that's got to be fixed up at the top though, which we can do that right now. All we're going to do really is scaffold over and just put the floor in and then continue it right over. That's pretty much what we're going to do. But look at that. It's so much more brighter. Scaffolding. So right here. Plump. Jump on it. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so as I said, just fill the floor in here just so it matches the rest of the room. So we don't have any... I know that we've pretty much got a triple layer floor right now. 2 full-size blocks and a half slab, so it's a bit ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. It's going to make the room look a lot better. So 1, 2... Oh, I'm not going to go right to the edge. That is cool. There we go. Lovely. Fixed. And we can go have a look at that. So we need to put torches up this ladder. Remember, we're going to do that later. I don't have any torches on me at this time. All the way down the bottom, but far out. That looks so much better now. So much better. What we're actually going to do is we're going to actually go look at her now from the outside. That's done. So we're going to go nerd pole up. So let's go down real quick. We're going to nerd pole up on the side and just make sure everything looks nice and yeah. Alright, good stuff. So let's nerd pole up a decent distance. Around about the center. Right here will do. And up we go. And try center it. Don't fall off whatever you do, because it's going to be a long way down. It's going to splat. So, crikey. Not good at all. So, we'll just nerd pole up. And I think pretty much the storage room is complete. She's glowy, nice, and just finally. Alright, what is she looking like? Oh, yeah. See how much more cleaner this farm is starting to look. Probably take some screenshots later. Yeah, she is starting to look like an actual large farm now. Once we get those pads on there, we're definitely going to do a showcase on her, because gold farm showcases seem to do pretty well on YouTube, and people like to see those sort of farms being built. I think that will do, Data, your Fruit Loop. Whoa, yes. Oh, yeah. See, look at this. She is quite gorgeous. Not bad and not bad at all. Far out once we get a couple pads up there. So this is what I'm talking about. We could put like a layer of pistons in here and have like another floor here we could extend out and have like a XP floor grind mode. I'm not sure. Now I'm thinking about it, it's sort of making a little bit more sense, but I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and get down. Actually, while we're up this high, I've got a job. See that line? I'm going to put a line of cobblestone right through that. We're going to scaffold over and do that right now while we're out here. That means I'm going to have to do the other side as well. Yes, but I think it might look a lot better with another line of cobblestone through it. Be careful. Now, stuff will probably spawn on this scaffolding, so just a heads up. But right here, this middle layer right here, let's put a strip in there, shall we? Wow, all these half slabs must be working. We're getting... Oh, where did you... Oh, you spawned in there. Oh, that's right. We got a half slab that. You Fruit Loop. I was like, where did you come from? How did you survive that drop? It's like 30 plus blocks. Straight across here. Put another line in here. I think this will break up some of the farm a little bit better from a distance. There we go. I don't know. I like decorating. I like this part of the build. You know, when she starts to come together and everything starts to look pretty and neat and clean, that's the best part. That's the feeling that you're trying to get. I love the feeling of when you finally finish such a large build. Well, it's not really a large build. Oh, well, I consider it a pretty large build. It feels just fantastic. And just standing back and going, hey, I built this. It's this monstrosity of a gold farm. Alrighty, so there we go. And that should break it up a little bit more now. And you could do the rest of the edges, but I don't think I'm going to go that extreme. I just wanted to break it up a little bit more and see what that actually looks like. So let's get rid of the scaffolding and stand back and have a squeeze and see what she looks like. Break this. There we go. Now, we could put redstone lamps in her to make the whole farm glow, but I'm not going to waste any more glowstone on this farm at this time until the main base is done, because that's where all the glowstone should be getting put into, is the main base. But as you can see, oh crikey, that should be fixed up too. There's a bit missing right there that I could fix up. But there you go. That there is what she looks like. She's just amazing. She is cleaned up well. She is definitely cleaned up quite well. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and get down off of here and call this episode. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 40 of Minecraft Down Under. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and I'll catch yous all later.